What is going on, YouTube, and all you drunken misfits out there? Jeffrey Glass here, aka I'm motherfucking drunk, y'all. And well, today we are doing another whiskey test and review. And just a quick heads up, I did catch the shit. I'm not gonna say the word because YouTube doesn't like that word being used. They take a lot of video down, demonetize them, or whatever the fuck they do to them when you use that word. But I did catch shit. Luckily, my taste buds are fine. I've been eating, drinking all day. They're fine, luckily, as well. The symptoms ain't really bad at all. So, I'm still going to pop one of these out for you because mama didn't raise no bitch and my daddy damn sure didn't raise no bitch. So, we're going to pop one of these out for you. Today, we are looking at, well, you read the review, Balcones? I think that's how you pronounce it, Balcones or Balcones. Texas Pot Still Bourbon. Straight bourbon whiskey, 750 milliliters, 46% alcohol by volume. I just ignore civils because I got the shit. The original Texas whiskey. All right, let's read the back here. Texas Pot Still Bourbon. Big flavors have always been the cornerstone of our prized Texas whiskeys. The Texas Pot Still Straight Bourbon is no exception. Made grain to glass using traditional pot distillation. Ensures a rich and viscous spirit that stands up to aging in new charred oak without losing its essence. Oh, hang on. Each dram is full of character and body, married with an aromatic entry and soft finish for an approachable yet memorable bourbon experience. Sorry for the slow reading there. I've been drinking quite a bit today, like I said. I caught the shit. I'm pretty much in isolation until the 21st. And, well, I've been drinking quite a bit. So, a little bit slow in the reading there. Alright. This is batch number, I guess you'd call it number. It's got letters in there, too. I don't know why I call it a batch number when it's got letters. TPSB21-4, date 10/5/21 of bottling. Certified Texas whiskey, never chill, filtered, or colored. That's always nice when you know they don't color this shit on their own. This is the natural coloring of it. Government warning, nothing else besides that. Signed by Jared. Damn, I cannot fucking see today where the shit. Jared Hemstead, head distiller. Nothing on the top there, but a nice fancy little Texas star for you. A little hard to see here in the black. Trying to improve the lighting situation around here, but it ain't been working. It does have this nice wax seal. God damn it. Well, nice wax seal right here. Fucking can't see the motherfucker because, well, let's see if I can brighten up my screen a little bit. Just brighten things up a little bit. There we go. Got that nice little wax seal there you can kind of see. What has it got on it actually? Balcones 2008. 2008, I think that says. It's real small there. Yeah, 2008 distillery. Balcones distillery, 2008. I guess that's their seal that they use for their wax stamps or whatever. But they got it on the bottle there. It's real nice. Real straightforward bottle, you know, nice simple shape. Nothing too fancy about it. Let me go ahead. Oh, man, I just realized I wore the red hat today, matching the label here. You know I got to get them Instagram photos ready. Got to get that pose, you know. Today, I decided something we're going to be doing quite a bit different here. Whenever I do this whiskey test review, normally I just take a shot of this damn whiskey. Sometimes that's not how you're supposed to enjoy whiskey, and you're supposed to enjoy whiskey the way you enjoy it. And if I'm going to drink it straight, I'm going to put it in a glass with a big old chunk of ice, and then I'm going to drink it that way. I ain't going to do shots. I'm not a shot man. I'll sip on some shit, you know. Not really a straight person when it comes to whiskey. But if I'm going to drink it straight and ain't got no other option, I'm going to take it on ice. That's just me. So that's what we're going to be doing here today. I ain't doing no shot. We're changing that up from here on out. Putting it in a glass with an ice cube, and that's how we're doing it. Got to get a little cork test in here. Ooh. Okay, a little bit better there. That cork, I'm not a fan of. The cork's just got a little bit too much give for my liking. That cork gets a 5 out of 10. bottle shape. We'll see how it pours right here. Oh, grab the glass. Pour it over that ice. Just a little bit now, you know, like I ain't gonna sit here and drink on this. Just a little bit in there. Pours pretty good. Bottle shape, I like the design. I like the bottle shape. Let that cool down a second. As far as the bottle goes, pouring wise, I give it a 6 out of 10. It ain't a bad bottle. It ain't a great bottle. Design wise, I like the design. It's nice, simple. I don't know though. I feel like this bottle can represent Texas more, you know. As somebody who is from Texas, if you're making a Texas whiskey, man, you got to make this shit stand out a little bit more as a Texas whiskey. Besides just this Texas right on the front, you know. It's small letterings for me anyway. I think it's a little too small. Texas deserves a little bit better than that. I do like the cork top design. But yeah, as far as the bottle goes, 6 out of 10. Cork gets a 5 out of 10. That's, I think, the worst rated cork we've had so far. I believe. Just gets a little too much give to it. Like I said, I've never had a sense of smell anyway to begin with, so the COVID ain't affected that too much. You smell that whiskey, it definitely does have a little bit of that acetone smell coming off of it. Not too much though, not very heavy on that. Put it in this glass because I felt like this glass was going to be the closest I can get to actually getting a whiskey glass till I get one. Smells like a whiskey, you know. But nothing else to say about it. Let's go ahead and try it out. Like I said, I'm not a straight whiskey drinker, and that tastes like Jack Daniels to me. That tastes like all acetone like Jack Daniels does to me. Don't like that. Another 5 out of 10, just as far as the straight goes. Hopefully it does better in the whiskey and Coke test, and hopefully it does better in the whiskey sour test. Let's go ahead and move on to the whiskey and Coke test, because as far as straight goes, like I said, just a 5 out of 10. Just it's whiskey in glass. Yeah, just a 5 out of 10 for me. Not my favorite. So far straight, the best I've had was that Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Select. That was good. This, like I said, compares to regular Jack Daniels, which I'm not a fan of. But like I said, next we'll move into the whiskey and Coke. And like I said, to be fair, maybe this COVID is affecting my taste buds. I don't think it's affecting my taste buds. Like I said, I've been eating and drinking shit all day, and I've tasted every last bit of it. Like I said, on whiskey and Coke, we always do 1 shot of our whiskey. Got my nice little jigger there. Love that thing. And I know I've said it in the past, we stick with RC Cola here. So don't say nothing, motherfuckers. RC Cola was out today. They didn't have none. Or else I would have had RC Cola, trust me. And no, I didn't go to the store. I had somebody pick the shit up for me. I didn't go take the COVID out there. I had them drop it off my front porch for me. So I don't want to hear no shit about that either. Man, I'm feeling good today. Probably tell by my attitude. I'm a little bit peppier today, a little bit more talkative. I've had quite a bit more to drink today. And we're just going to fill that glass up nice and neat there. About right there, looks about right. Unfortunately, this Coca-Cola was not cooled. I didn't have it in the fridge very long before starting this video, but that ice should cool it off real nice real soon. Man. Well, the only thing I want to go talk about is where I got this from now. Depending on how these next two go, you may want to go try this whiskey for yourself. If the Coke test is good, or if the whiskey sour test is good, you might want to go try this. Hell, maybe you're a straight drinker and I'm not, and you want to go see what I'm talking about and see if this ain't good or not. See if I'm a liar or not. I got this over at the fuck is the name of the goddamn liquor store? Corner Door Liquor Store? I am butchering this. I am such an idiot. Anyway, I think I'm actually just butchering the name of it because I can't remember what the fuck it's actually called. I think it's called the Corner Door Liquor Store, Corner Store Liquor Store, something like that. Anyway, it's connected to the TK's grocery store here in Wink, Texas. Go out there, you can pick this bottle up yourself. Great people there, great folk. Absolutely love those people up there that run the place, and good friends of mine. And they didn't sponsor this video in any way with this, but I just wanted to shout them out because I absolutely love them. That's where I pick up pretty much all of my liquor. If they don't have it, then I go somewhere else, but I always check with them first. Absolutely great people. Now, let's go ahead and get into this whiskey and Coke here. Like I said, this Coca-Cola, not the RC like we're used to, but we'll give it a fair test anyway. Now that, right off the rip, my nose is pretty much working like a good amount today. I can smell. Can't pinpoint the smell, but I can smell. And that has a real heavy caramel smell coming from this. And I can tell it's from the whiskey. It's not from the Coke. Real heavy caramel smell coming off that whiskey. Cutting straight through that cola on scent-wise. Taste-wise, man. Taste-wise, I'm actually getting getting a slight woody flavor coming from that whiskey with just a strong punch of caramel. And in this whiskey and Coke, that's real nice. I like that in this whiskey and Coke. It's cutting through real nice. And I love that when whiskey does that. Especially in whiskey and Cokes, I love it when the whiskey can cut through that shit and actually accent its flavors. I love it. That's one of the better whiskey and Cokes we've had on the channel. That it really is one of the better whiskey and Cokes we've had on the channel. Bring that bottle back over here. As far as the whiskey and Coke goes, man, we're gonna give that a 9 out of 10. Whiskey and Coke wise. One more taste just to make sure. Yeah, final verdict. That's putting that as 9 out of 10. I like that right up there with that 4 Roses for whiskey and Coke. That's real nice. That's real nice indeed. Next, and our final test, and we're really cutting into time here. Got to rambling too much in this video. Really cutting into time. We're moving on to the whiskey sour. My favorite of favorite when it comes to whiskey drinks. 1 large ice cube in. And then on these, make sure we get all the whiskey out that bottom there. Don't need it leaking onto my fucking mouse pad, which I'm pretty sure it's going to anyway. On these, as always, we do a 1.5 shots of a whiskey. What the top part of this jigger's for. I love it. It's got 1.5 ounces marked in there. I have a 2-ounce jigger. Love that. Nice, super clean pour. Oh my God, you can tell my dumb ass has been trying to drink. You can tell my dumb ass has been drinking a little too much. I just try to put the lid on my fucking goddamn on my jigger here. Fucking hell. I put that bag over there. Then we're gonna come over here to our sweet and sour mix. Actually, I don't even know if I've opened this bitch yet. Yeah, I have. Okay. Make sure I took that middle piece out. We'll come over here to our sweet and sour mix. Like I said, I always use the Finest Call. It's my favorite out of the sweet and sour mixes I've found so far. If there's a better one out there, let me know. I'll try it. I want to come over to this and do a 3.5 ounces. So that's 1 full 2-ounce jigger. And then the 1.5. I found that's the perfect balance. Some call for 4, some call for 3. I think 3.5 is the perfect balance for me. What I found. Then of course we get in our shaker here. Give you a nice beautiful smile. Few shakes to make sure it's not leaking. And with the larger cubes, I like to shake a little bit longer with these larger cubes. Make sure everything's nice and chill. Feel it in your hand when you get to the right temperature. Always smile. Bring it on down. Right there. Been getting better at breaking them. eventually I'm gonna get to that point where I only got to hit it one time every time. Eventually. Okay. Whiskey is cutting through there a little bit on the sour. A little bit more of the acetone. Like I said, the acetone chemically smell. If you don't know what I'm talking about, when I say acetone smell, it's that chemically smell you get from some liquors. That's what I'm talking about when I talk about that. Go smell liquor, you'll know what I'm talking about. When you hit that chemical smell hits you, you'll know what I'm talking about. Cuts through a little bit, but then promptly disappears with the sour mix. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. Don't worry. I don't believe y'all can catch this shit through the TV. So, TV, phone, whatever you're watching, I don't think you can catch it to that. Right there, you got a beautiful whiskey sour. My damn nose is going all stomped up on me right now. That smell's going now. All right, let's go ahead. That one's a nice one. That one is a nice one, not gonna lie. Man, I'm quite enjoying that one. I'm trying to get the flavor to a T for y'all. Because the whiskey is definitely coming through on that, and I like that. That's what I love about whiskey sours, when you got a whiskey that really cuts through that too. Just like Cokes. And it's doing that here. It's not cutting through as heavily on this whiskey sour as it did the Coke. But that caramel is just slightly there, making it a little bit more sweet than it is sour. Which is nice. And you're getting that slight, very, very smallest hint of oak on that, not gonna lie. That's a nice whiskey sour. That one, the lady told me, she was like, this is a popular one. Trying it straight, not a fan. Coke, I'm loving it. This whiskey sour, I'm loving it. It's not the best. It's not the best, but this one's up there. Man, that one's a contender. Man, that one really is a contender there. My favorite, as y'all already know if you're a member of this channel, you know my favorite's the Devil's Cut. Gentleman Jack is probably right behind that one. This one, man, I hadn't had a Gentleman Jack one in a while. I can't say for certain. This one's right there with that Gentleman Jack. It is right there. Man, that's a good whiskey sour. I got to give that a 9. 9.5. I got to give that one a 9.5 out of 10 on the whiskey sour. Coke got a 9. Straight got a 5. 6, 5, whatever the fuck I put it at. I think I put it at 5. As a final verdict, 5, 9, 9.5. Across the board. Now, oh man. Before final verdict, hang on. Yeah, no, final verdict. 5, 9, 9.5. That's a good whiskey sour. That is a real good whiskey sour right there. So far, favorite been Devil Cut, Gentleman Jack. That one I'm going to have to put right there, just slightly behind the Gentleman Jack. That's a good one. Price point on this, I believe, was right around 60. So right up there with the Gentleman Jack price. So it's right there with it, man. That really is a great whiskey sour and a great Coke and whiskey. Like I said, straight I wasn't too much of a fan of. Nah, not a fan of that straight at all. Like I said, I'm just not a straight whiskey drinker. I may start cutting those out. Honestly, I may just start cutting those out. I don't know. I'm just not a straight drinker, and well, the single one, the barrel, did surprise me. I don't know. We'll leave it in. We'll leave it in. But overall rating, we gave the cork a 5, the bottle a 6, straight a 5, 9, 9.5. We're gonna give this an overall score of. I could do the math on my phone if I wanted to, but I give it what the fuck I want. I don't care what the calculator tells me. We're giving it a fucking solid 8. Solid 8. You know, if I'm buying, you know what? No, because if I'm buying this to mix. I'm giving this bitch a solid 8.5. Solid 8.5. That's what I'm giving it. Solid 8.5. No higher, no lower. It's a solid 8.5. Definitely worth a buy if you want to try it yourself. Like I said, if you live in Wink, Texas, or Kermit, Texas, you can pick this up over at the Side Door Liquor Store. I believe is the name. My brain ain't working today. I believe it's Side Door Liquor Store. You can go pick it up there. Connected to TK's Grocery. Also stop in there and get you some food, get you some steaks, get you some good cuts of meat. Love those people over there. And well, we're gonna wrap the video because we're already at 21 minutes. Fuck, I thought I was around like 18 minutes. But we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. And as always, where the fuck is my mouse? And as always, stay motherfucking drunk, y'all. I love each and every single one of y'all.